Apple Music.
Yeah.
Look at that. 1 minute early.
One. Ooh.
About that.
Oh, right on time. Just turned 8. Boom. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, man. And
Why
YouTube
is
had no
there
problems this week. Yay.
why is there two of me on here? Jeez.
I don't know.
Double the trouble.
Hold
That's
on.
your
I might be able to boot this other one. Yeah, I can. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there's no
There
echo,
we
so
go.
that's good.
Cool. That's my dog.
Somebody wants to jump on there. No,
Lucy.
get me on.
What are you doing?
Get me on. Get me on.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Yay. We are here with some of our friends from Comicsburgh, DP Brown and Marvin Wen. Is anybody else coming? Like, no Grant tonight? Like, what the heck?
I put the link in the chat.
He
and
put
it's
he
in the
put
text.
the bat signal out. He put the Comicsburgh signal out. We'll see who
Yeah, there we go.
we'll see who responds. You know.
Nice.
Mm.
Well, all I gotta say is, like, you know, we're loading in tomorrow for the con, and I am so thankful for everybody that has helped out with this. Like the guys that, you know, promotional partners, all the shops in the area, you know, like guys like you that spread the word, all the other creators that have been spreading the word. Yeah, we had a pretty big spike in ticket sales today, actually, which was pretty nice.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Take all the credit for that.
we're fairly similar to last year, so that's good.
That's a plus.
Yeah, so not too bad, not too far. We're a little lower, but not by a lot.
Okay.
It's within the acceptable range. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. It's still higher than what we've had in some of the previous years. So last year was our highest pre-sale year. So this is good. It's a good sign. Good sign.
Well, you,
So.
you should get some walk-ups because you got the arts festival is going to be right there this year.
Yeah.
And
I
Pride
just wait to
and the
walk up.
country concert. Yep. Everything.
Mhm.
Yep. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
According to the weather, it's supposed to rain, so that actually might end up being good for us too. So
Yeah, people
And-
running away from the arts festival.
And there's a well, actually, it's supposed to rain Saturday night and most of Sunday, but the West End is actually hosting a Bram Stoker convention in it too. So we're gonna have like a vampire convention,
Yeah,
Oh
like
wow.
literally right beside us.
it's Stoker Con.
Stroking con or stroker?
Stroker con.
What?
Stoker.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get it right.
It's
This
Bram
is,
Stoker, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's the picture for it's hilarious because it's like Bram Stoker with like a fucking like a toboggan on. It says like it's got a Pittsburgh symbol, like a Steeler symbol on it. It's hilarious. So, oh man. Well, so Justin and I went to see He-Man yesterday, and man, was it killer.
Really?
Since it's we're gonna do the spoiler free version.
Okay.
Since we were sort of talking about it beforehand. So it is what I said was it's like if He-Man were made by the Marvel Universe guys. Because it is
in a good way, in a good
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminded me a lot of like Thor, the Thor movie, the first Thor movie, with like a little
I can
bit
see
more
that.
humor. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There was a lot of humor in it. They poked fun at the cartoon a lot, which was great. The heroes and villains they have in there are just spot on, and it's kind of cool to see some new versions of these characters. Like we've never seen Spikehor live, you know, and that was really cool to see him with all that comes along with a dude.
We never
with
saw
a buttload of spikes on
Tricops
him.
because
Yeah, we never saw Tricops live.
Yeah.
Like, so remember the '80s movie, which they do homage a lot in this too. You know, we actually didn't really get a lot of heroes and villains in that besides He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Evelyn,
Evelyn.
and the sorceress,
Yeah.
right? Because then we had
Yeah.
Gwildor, who was the Orko
Substitute for
replacement.
Orko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had like Blade and whatever the other dude's name is that I can't remember, the bat face guy that was the villain, the extra villain guy with the
Hordak.
hook hand. No.
That's She-Ra, right?
He kind of looked like
yeah.
a gremlin almost. I want to say he kind of
Yeah.
looked like Spike from Gremlins, where he had the white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't remember his name. It's escaping me right now. But that guy, they actually do a scene that is an homage exactly to a scene that character did in the original '80s movie, which is awesome. Like I'll be honest, like one of the only things that I really had a problem was that Castle Grayskull seemed very small, but like on the inside.
Okay.
Like,
oh wow.
I was just like, there better be more rooms, you know. Like it's like this whole castle for this one room. What the hell?
Well, they had like in the Netflix series. Remember, they had a top level, a bottom level, had all kinds of space in that castle.
Yeah.
Well, they had that in the
magic.
cartoon too. Yeah. But even the portal that they use is like the swirly thing from like the '80s, like kind of mixed with like a little bit of like Doctor Strange look.
Yeah.
And,
Minus the key, the key device that they had. We didn't have.
Well,
to
I
deal
mean,
with
no.
that.
I mean, I'm talking about like in the '80s cartoon,
Yeah.
like it looked more like the cartoon version of a portal,
Okay.
which was
Well,
awesome.
they tried doing that in the '80s movie too. Like,
Yeah, it just looked terrible in the '80s.
Yeah, it was just really bad, like special effect.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, we thought, if you ever watch the documentary of the movie, like they said, they ran out of money like within like the first
First two
let's say
scenes.
first couple acts. The
Yeah.
act 3, they were so over budget that they were like, we shut down everything. Everything was done in like the dark because they couldn't afford to keep the lights on. It was like, Jesus, is like lucky you just even put out the movie at that point. You probably would.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. But like the vehicles are like an updated version from what we saw in the '90s, which was great. But like Tila's vehicle actually had like the falcon beak at the front.
Okay.
They have a sky sled, which is awesome. We didn't get Stridor yet, but
No, we got the spinner.
the spinner, the one that like Skeletor's guys use. That had the spinner thing with the blades on it. Oh man, like it's so good.
It sounded like they had the toys in full effect.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
They
beginning
said,
part
we're going
of
to sell some toys tonight.
Oh yeah.
We're going to sell some toys this weekend, guys.
This was the first time that I've ever seen a toy company with their logo as part of the preview, like the opening
intro,
of the movie.
So intro and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you have all the production companies, and then right after is like they did this
Mattel.
big fancy Mattel logo, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah,
I was like,
they
they
had to
spent
have-
the big money on that.
Didn't they had the Hasbro logo in the Transformers and G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
Didn't they?
I think
he meant
he's talking about like
time.
in the beginning. They had in a
When they
Yeah,
do
but
those
they did.
ridiculous
Yeah.
production like mini things,
Oh,
like their actual
Yeah.
studio making stuff. I
Yeah.
want to say
Yeah, it was like an
it
actual
might have been
graphic.
in Barbie too.
It was.
Yeah.
It might. Yeah, they might have had it in Barbie. It's been a long time since I've watched Barbie, so. But it was
So,
it was very
Was it
good.
like the Marvel Studios logo? Like when they do the Marvel Studios one? Okay.
The Mattel logo, kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
It was actually kind of neat the
They-
way they did it. It looked good.
You didn't
so.
see Robert Downey Jr.'s face on it.
But anyway, the movie was great. Like I said, they make a lot of jokes about the original. They make jokes about the original. They make jokes about the movie. There's characters from everything. They touch on pretty much every single era. There's certain things that look exactly like the toys did back in the day and the show. and it was just a hell of a lot of fun. Like I was not expecting that much humor in it, but the humor was good. There might have been a teeny bit too much humor in certain spots, but for the most part, it played out a lot like it was basically everything I wanted out of this movie. So I'm very excited about it. I think it was very good. And I actually really liked Skeletor. Like I liked Jared Leto's Skeletor. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how was he? Like, I mean, could you tell it was Jared Leto? Was it
No.
just like, did he just do like voice work, or it just?
So he really like delivered it like Skeletor would, but they put this modulator on his voice that I didn't really like. That kind of it dropped the tone down because he has a tenor voice, and it kind of dropped him to a baritone. But the way he delivered lines, like some of the situations that he got himself into, were totally like it was either full 80s cartoon or it was the memes, right? Same with He-Man. It was either full 80s cartoon or the memes. Like they totally even joked about the memes. Because they even play Fordon Blonde's "What's Up" in the middle of the movie. Like,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
yeah, there are 3 cut scenes at the end, 3 credit scenes. To make sure you watch all of them. The first 2 are great. The last one's kind of meh, in my opinion. But it was a lot
necessary.
of fun. It was necessary.
Was a necessary one.
So you kind of question why they would get Jared Leto to be in this movie if he's not going to show his face, because I mean, is he going to play Keldor later on or what?
Who knows?
It depends on how successful this is. Like I think they already signed for a second movie, if I'm not mistaken. So they're already making the second movie already.
Yeah.
So there will be,
or to be at least being written right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think most of the cast is under contract from my research, because as soon as they announced this, I started digging into stuff, and they're like, no, this is they're projecting 4 movies. Like
4 movies, okay.
4 movies. Now. Yeah. They're not all going to be He-Man. I think they are going to do. One of them is going to be a She-Ra movie, so you will see a She-Ra movie. Okay. So,
or if we get 2 and 2, I'd be excited.
Yeah.
So, or 2 He-Man, a She-Ra solo, and then a double, like a joint movie. I think would be
like
great.
A team-up movie.
Yeah, like the what the hell was it? The special.
It was the Christmas special. It was the Christmas.
No. Like her first appearance, it was what the hell was it called? It was I forget what the episode. It was like a 2-part episode where
he
they were brother and sister.
Yeah, and then they find each other. Yeah. So, but there's so many Easter eggs in here, and if you're a Masters fan, you're gonna be like, holy crap! That you're gonna every probably 15 seconds, I would look at Justin and be like, "Oh, dude, look! Oh, dude, look! Oh, dude, look!" And Scott was in between us, and he's just kind of like, "What? What?"
He's like, "I missed it. I was like, he didn't get the gist." But then again, he said he definitely watched He-Man.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
he was total blank slate. Wasn't expectation.
There's a Prime channel that has all it does is show He-Man. That's all it's on there. He-Man.
I think it's a Tubi channel actually, but yeah.
Yeah, it's on Prime also. There's a Prime channel called He-Man. And if they do a She-Ra movie, they have to do the scene when Hordak tells Skeletor that he kidnapped Alora, and Skeletor's his response is just, "What?"
Right. Hi, buddy. Say hi to everybody. Yeah.
Seemed like they missed a boat again by not calling it He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, like they should have did with the first movie. Just I know why you might not want to title, because that's not what the toy line is titled. It's titled Masters of the Universe, but the show, the cartoon was titled He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Could that be for international stuff too? Because they're not putting they changed the title of the next Superman movie. It's not Superman. It's
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow. because the Superman doesn't play well internationally.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, they consider Superman too American, so
Mhm.
it doesn't necessarily. They follow American values, like
Mhm.
perceived
Yeah.
American values, I should say.
Well, they did
not
that
the
with
current
Captain
stuff
America.
going on.
Well, when you've had 5 seasons of Homelander being the anti-Superman, you know.
Yeah.
But I think there was a reason for it, and you got to watch the movie to find out what that reason is. But I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. We had a blast.
Yeah.
Justin and I both got the Skeletor popcorn bucket, and the eyes glow red. Mine's downstairs, or else I would show it off.
One of my friends got the Castle Grayskull one, where
they made a Castle Grayskull bucket. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
a
sword.
bucket
it's
and
like this
a
big.
cup holder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this big. It holds the cup. One of the towers holds the cup. The other tower holds the candy, and then the rest of it, you just put the popcorn in the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Wow.
There's a sword that's a cup, and then there's a Skeletor throne also.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Snake Mountain. Yeah.
We never did see that one with the throne room.
Yeah. I think
We saw
most
the
of them
sword.
most of them are at the Regal theaters. We went to AMC. So AMC just had they had the Grayskull, the Skeletor head, and the swords, but they had limited amounts of each one per day. So because the launch actually isn't until tomorrow, the real release, I imagine they were holding off a lot for this weekend.
Yeah. We did see a dude that he did get the sword.
Yeah.
Like him and someone else got the sword. So only 2 people got the sword.
Yeah. And then Justin bought the bucket and then left the big bucket of popcorn sitting there. Because they give you the popcorn separately because the head's in a bag.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And,
that's what they did with Galactic.
You're not going to take your
put it together.
popcorn? Like, what are you doing, man? And he's just like, I don't need it. And I'm like, okay.
We just ate, though, dude. You took us out for barbecue.
Fine. Yeah, I slowly ate
someone got
it.
a free bucket of popcorn on my tab. That's fine.
I mean, I
my
slowly
$30
ate
was
it.
for the Skeletor head.
Right. I slowly ate it. I got the whole thing down by like the beginning of the 3rd act. I think I was done with my popcorn. But man, it was so good. Like it was everything I wanted from it. There was like not a lot of earth to it. But they made the story work for what they were doing. There's a couple small things that I was like, oh man, I wish that wouldn't have happened, but it still worked for the story. And like I said, man, I thought it was very, very well done. I thought everybody in the cast was great, and I'm looking forward to the sequel. Like, I'm definitely going to go see it in the theater again because it was that good. So I will pay more money to go see this movie again. So
yeah,
we saw it in Dolby, which was awesome because like it's crazy good color.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
really?
Yeah. Actually, you and me should go again, and I will pay for it this time because I still owe you for the.
Oh, that's true, you do. Yeah.
So
we could do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, we could go to the theater since our hotel is going to be at the Mills. We could just go to the Mills Theater and go see it. The Mills.
Dude, come on, we're gonna be like falling asleep, pass out, like trying to watch it then. Jeez, come on. Considering I'm gonna be at the convention center tomorrow from 10 a.m. till probably 9:30 p.m. and then I probably won't get to sleep till about midnight. I'll get up at 5, and then I have to be back at the convention center for the 6 a.m. load-in on Saturday, and then I'll be there till 7:30, and then I'll be at the Drake and Draw till like 10, and then I'll get some sleep, and then I'll actually have to go back to the convention center at 8:30 on Sunday morning. So
you're saying I gotta buy you $20 worth of energy drinks? Is what you're saying?
No, I already no. I already have my case of sugar-free freaking Monster for just me behind the counter.
Don't touch John's monsters, boy.
Oh, dude.
I think
Don't do that.
someone did last year, I think, and you were like, "Who touched mine?"
Oh yeah, I had a count going, and I was like, "Who the fuck stole one of my goddamn monsters?" I found out who it was, and I read him a riot act for. I was like, was like, you don't just take it, you ask. My name's on the goddamn thing. Blah, 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 blah.
I guess I'll get around to seeing it. My wife saw the commercial, was like, "You're going solo to that one."
I'll tell you what, man, she'll probably have a blast if she goes, because it's really funny.
Yeah,
Hey, it has to be better than Mandalorian, because we went to see that one. It was just just mid.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
He's cracking on
everything
Star
I heard
Wars.
though, everything I heard though was that it was basically a 2-hour long episode. So I will wait for it to hit Disney Plus. I'm also not a big Mandalorian fan. Like, let me take it back. I like the Mandalorian. I don't care for Grogu. So
I'm not a big Grogu fan either. Although he was probably the best part of the movie.
Oh,
to be honest. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
They gave him actually a whole arc during the movie and everything. I was like, okay, this is a little different, because I'm not a Grogu fan, So, all right, you got me a little bit and everything. So, yeah, he was probably the best part of the movie. Him and
awesome.
Dellins, I think, those little creatures and stuff,
Yeah.
That's exactly what I heard, was like, it was okay, but they could have just made that into a 2-hour series on Disney Plus and saved themselves millions of dollars, and it probably would have did just as good.
Yeah, they should have did something, because I mean it wasn't like an event type of movie or whatever, I mean, as I remember when Solo came out like a few years back and everything, and I wasn't really impressed. But although that movie has been underrated, I've seen it several times since then.
Yeah,
it's a really good
I agree.
movie. But
after the first 20 minutes, it's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very underrated. I don't know if this will have the same type of, after like a minute, but a movie shouldn't be like that. You should sort of like hit the ground running and just keep it going. I mean, this could have been like like you guys said, like a couple-hour episode, special presentation, something that could have been straight to Disney Plus. I mean, you didn't have to pay. I took my whole family to see it, so I gave them $100. He said, she saw He-Man, you're going solo to that one.
Do it, my friend. Do it. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
So you're going to enjoy it. Just make sure you stay for all the way till the end of the credits.
They have Ram Man in there?
Yes, they do.
Oh, you see him in the commercial. That's not a spoiler. You see him in the commercial.
Okay.
So you see him. Okay. You see Ram Man, Mechanic, Fisto.
That's about it, really. Like
Trapjaw,
okay.
Spikor, Beastman, Evelyn, Skeletor, He-Man, Man-at-Arms,
this Beastman's really good too. Like they did a very good job with him.
Yeah, King Randor, Queen Marlena, Sorceress.
Did they get into their Earth background? Randor and well, not Randor, but his wife.
Yeah, Queen Marlena. Yeah. They gave her like the Earth background too. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So they kept it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
canon.
Yeah, that's how he ended up in Earth. Was we're gonna send you to my home, and that was kind of thing.
Okay, they kept it canon.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Most of us, it's straight. Most of it is canon. There's nothing that wasn't really non-canon in there.
I mean, except for the fact that he grew up on Earth for 15 years. That's really the only difference. Like, when he's Adam, he's like the bumbling kind of weird kid.
Like Clark Kent.
Like,
type.
Yeah.
And then, when he, but the first time he becomes He-Man, he kind of like happens to fall into how easy it is to beat people up. But after that first fight, he actually he's very good at what he does. So it's, like I said, it was really, really good.
The fight scenes are really, really good. Like, they definitely did proper choreography with it. So
For sure.
Yeah, you guys are selling it, so I'm excited.
Well, good, because it's really good.
I was gonna say, there's been I think it's something that a lot of Masters of the Universe fans have been waiting for since the first movie came out.
For sure.
There were so many problems with that first movie, even though now it's more cult classic. Like, people appreciate how bad it is to the point that it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie for because it's what we wanted as kids.
Mhm.
If we saw this in the 80s as kids, we'd be hopping up and down going, awesome, 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 awesome,
Yep.
awesome. You know, they would have sold way more toys. They,
Well,
there wouldn't have
to
been
be fair-
a lull.
except that in the 80s they wouldn't have had so much swearing in it, because there was like weirdly a lot of swearing in this movie, and I was like, especially for Man at Arms, I was like, go Idris Elba for just like calling these bad guys assholes in the middle of the movie, like what are you doing? Like he almost drops an F-bomb, like
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
Roboto's in it too.
There was no nudity,
Yeah.
and honestly, the violence was very kiddie violence. It wasn't.
Yeah.
There was no blood.
There was a lot of
shown.
punch,
Yeah.
lot of punch, not a lot of blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Even
a
when
lot of like.
Even when
Not-
he
not a
stopped
lot of,
with
like,
the
cut
sword, you
heads
didn't
off.
see anything. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was very, very.
Yeah, like Skeletor like takes his Havoc staff and like annihilate, like burns some couple people to like ash, like, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's some really good moments in it, and it's very, very true. I felt it was very true to the cartoons and the comic books, so I really am excited about it. I hope that they do at least 3 movies and a She-Ra movie. I want them to have a universe, like an actual
split
universe.
it. You know, they don't have to have She-Ra in the next one. Just give her own thing, and then make them team
Yeah.
up and do the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Just,
Exactly. Yeah.
have some fun. The She-Ra cartoon was pretty popular, so hopefully that does bring like the bring all that crowd and everything in there. So I heard that was pretty good. Bring some Hordak in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the Netflix She-Ra was really, really good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Netflix
yeah.
She-Ra. That was it never
Oh,
connected
man.
to He-Man though. I was
No.
disappointed.
No.
Yes and no, like, but so in there, you find out that like She-Ra, the original She-Ra, that landed in that plane, because it's not actually, I can't remember her world's name, but it wasn't.
World?
Yeah, because she's in a different dimension.
Ah.
But it's the original She-Ra that landed there, like, and left the sword. That was the one that was He-Man's sister. You find out that she's actually the second She-Ra, but it's weirdly like a repeat of time and is still Adora, and
So, but that must have been like a few episodes into like the series where we find that out. Because I never.
It was like I think it was at the end of the series, to be
Yeah, it was
honest.
Really,
towards
I
the
never
end,
got
I
that
think.
far.
Yeah, they show like 4 or 5 different iterations of her.
Really? Okay. I
Yeah,
gotta go back and
but
check
the
that
one
out.
that lands there,
Mhm.
like, somehow gets there first. You see her and she's in the skirt. She's like got the old headdress and everything. It was awesome. So like, it was a very, very good show too. Like, I really enjoyed the hell out of it. I think some people like to ruin things for other people, but this was a very good, very good show. So
Okay.
so
It is. What it is.
all right, so I have to tell you guys, I love the hot sauce. Like, like no joke, that shit is amazing. Like,
You put it on your chicken. Did you put it on your chicken and waffles?
I put it on. I got a bucket of chicken from there it is. Boom.
There we
So
go.
I bought
There we
a I bought a bucket of chicken from KFC and I put it on that. I made nuggets and I just put a little dab on each one and
There you
went
go.
to town. Then my dog ate some by accident and he drank water for like half an hour. I was like, poor
Not for
buddy.
pets, guys. Not for pets.
Yeah. But it was crazy, like, because, like, there's 0 carbs, 0 sugars, like, it's nuts. I was like, how did you even make this work without any of that stuff in it? But I'm on board.
That's the
Yeah,
secret
and it
Marvin
doesn't-
mix right there. That's the
Didn't come
edge
from
mix.
off the shelf at a store. That's why it says it doesn't have to put any sugar in there as a preservative.
Right.
It's all natural.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's tasty as hell. So-
The Marvin mix. Did you get a chance to taste some of that root beer, that Comicsburgh root beer?
I did. It was very tasty as well, and it was
What?
very interesting because like I first off, I'm not a big root beer guy, but I also don't drink a lot of regular pop anymore. Yeah. And so I had one just to be like, well, I want to support you guys, want to see how it is, and I was like, man, this is really, really tasty. Like it's not overbearingly root beer, but it's not like it's got like just the right amount of flavor to it, and it's got that root beer aftertaste that you want. It's very reminiscent of like A&W to me, without being a cream soda. It's like the closest you can get to a cream soda without being a cream soda. And man, it's super good.
Shout out to Barmy Company, our co-partners, you know, that helped us, you know, get that out there and everything. So appreciate that.
Absolutely. I think we're down to because we got a case, and we're down to we bought 24 cans. We're down to 12 already. So
they've gone. So they've gone very, very quickly.
No, well,
so in like
they need
3
to
weeks,
soon.
pretty good. Good thing I know where Marvin lives.
I got multiple cases downstairs, so I'll bring. Got a lot of it.
Gonna have to re-up. Hey, well, that's good. That's good. That's good. You like the taste and everything, so I'm glad.
Yeah, it was good.
It's good. It's good with ice cream too. You know, with some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Root beer float.
Put that float and everything.
Oh yeah. I haven't had a root beer float in so long, and now I'm like, you know what? That sounds delicious. I might do that. That might be my next week treat to myself. So
there we go.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on in the world of Comicsburgh? I mean, besides getting ready for the weekend to come and hang out. And DP, you're not joining us, right?
Yeah, I'm still down in Atlanta. You know, unfortunately, you know, this year I couldn't make it and everything. But you know, my spirit is there with you guys. You know, still supporting and everything, and you know, send all the love and everything there. You know, all the good stuff, all the good vibes and everything.
I was gonna say, how are you feeling about that Myles Garrett trade?
But here's the thing, though. The guy that we got back, you know, Jared Bird.
He's a
really good player. You know, he's not a Myles Garrett and everything, but you know, he's a up and comer. He's a rookie. You know, he has like a lot of skills and everything. And I think he's going to really do good for us. And plus, we got like, you know, the first round, second round, and third round draft picks from him and everything. So we got like a decent haul. We'll see how it comes out, you know. But
I was gonna say, are you confident in you guys actually drafting that first rounder properly?
Hey, we did pretty good these last couple drafts and everything, so I'm confident. Next year is going to be the year we're going to get our quarterback. So this is all just a load up to try to get our quarterback for the future.
You only know quarterback,
and you got Shadir Sanders too. Are you going to get Deion Sanders up in your grill? Because if they choose a quarterback, you know he's going to be bitching and moaning.
It's the responsibility of the player to ball out this year, so we won't have to use a draft pick for that. So hey, I'm a fan, you know.
So what's your over and under on how many quarterbacks start for Cleveland this year?
Man, we're on like 52 right now since they came back in '99. So you know.
So three quarterbacks. I'm over under 3.
The Steelers had 3 coaches. We done had like 50 quarterbacks, you know, since since all that. And everything. Yeah, But yeah, Comicsburgh got some really good stuff going on. We got like the Comicsburgh special, the Kickstarter that we just launched a couple days ago. We're already like halfway to goal and everything. So it's a really good thing. Basically, the special is a highlight of the best that Comicsburgh has to offer. With like Herrenberg, The Edge, you know, my book, The Theme of Thieves, Trillion, you know, Incubator Productions. You know, Grant Lakers Beowulf. You know, we got a lot of projects going on. And Kickstarter is a good way for us to present a combination of all our stuff together. This is the first time, you know, we put all our stuff together, you know, into one comic. to give people a sample preview of what, everything that Comicsburgh has to offer. Once the Kickstarter's done, we're hoping to, we're going to get it into like, stores and everything, for people to receive. But the good thing about this Kickstarter is a limited edition print run for those who actually want to have their stuff signed by us. And it's going to be hand numbered and everything. So this is the only time it'll be printed, and it's a limited edition print run that'll be in select stores. So it's not going to be all over like the U.S. It's going to be more like regional, in stores like down south here and everything. So if you're watching our Kickstarter and you're hesitating or want to say, okay, what it's about and everything, go get it now. Go get it now and back to Kickstarter so you can actually get your copy of it. But other than that, we got like, the Edge stuff coming up pretty soon, with the God's Thunder. We got Heroes Con coming up next week. You went with us last year, John, so you know how that was. We're gonna miss you this year, man.
Oh, trust me. I'm sad that I'm not gonna be there this year. I have other things that I have to be at.
Priorities, obligations, understandable.
Obligations, yep.
And here, and Three Rivers is sort of like running close because last year I want to say it was like a couple week break, and then it was Heroes
2 weeks, yeah,
2 weeks.
There was a week of nothing in between, but yeah,
okay,
it was 2 weeks, right.
Yeah. So, keeps us busy.
Yeah. Next year, actually, Heroes will be before us.
Really?
Because our show will be the last weekend of June next year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Any reason why you guys are doing it like that?
It was one of the dates that was available to us for the show from the convention center. The first weekend was actually not available next year. Okay. So we looked at the other ones, and the second weekend is Heroes Con in Sci-Fi Valley. Then the third weekend is Father's Day. So we're like, we're not. So they were like, third weekend it is, and it didn't So it's going to be weird not having like Arts Festival and Pride and possibly a concert go on the same weekend. Like it's going to be weird being hopefully the only thing going on downtown that weekend.
What, a Pirates game, a
possible Pirates game, yeah. So
it won't be too bad. So don't live They're in last place right now, so I mean they'll be done by June. They'll be before the All-Star break.
Well, I mean, because last year they played the Phillies in Pittsburgh and it was fine, like no issues. Yeah. This year, I think the only thing I think the crazier thing this year is the Morgan Wallen concerts this weekend. Mm-hmm. So it's Friday and Saturday, so it's mostly gonna jack up load in, and it's gonna, I think, pull away a little bit from Saturday night, but not as much. But if you time it right, if you come at the beginning of the show, you're not going to deal with any of the Morgan Wallen traffic, right? Yeah. And if you leave at the end of the show, that's when the concert actually starts. So you're going to be going out of town while there's a couple people still coming into town. So it's not going to be that bad at all, in my opinion. I think it's
a really good way to just plan it. Come to Three Rivers, go to the concert.
Yeah, I mean, we like when what was it, Keith Urban a couple years ago? Yeah. We actually had our biggest turnout the year that he played, and I don't know if it was that people came because they were also there for the concert, or if they were, if it just happened to be a good weekend. But the other thing we've noticed is there's more and more high school graduations on the first weekend of June too. So to try it not on that weekend, I'm okay with that. And we're gonna do some cool stuff next year. We're already planning to have a comics in Pittsburgh panel. It'll be a 2-hour panel. The first hour will be comic shop owners from the Pittsburgh area telling a little bit about their story, and like how their piece of the comics in Pittsburgh scene works. And then the second half, we're going to talk to creators that have been around for a lot of that time, and we're just gonna get about 5 or 6 guys on that panel, and we're gonna do that, and then they're gonna talk about their side of it. So it's gonna be kind of a cool, like double-sided thing. That at least that's the plan. Wayne Wise and I are putting it together. You know, he's been talking about wanting to do something like this for a long time, and I gave him the opportunity for next year to make it happen. And you know, and Jim Rugg puts out that he put out that comic shops in Pittsburgh book that has like a list of everybody and a little map, and it's awesome. And you know, like I don't think people realize how many shops are in Pittsburgh, and that Pittsburgh's like such a big town for comics, because like we have, it's something crazy like 30 freaking stores from the center of the city. And that's only going an hour out. It's like 30 shops. It's nuts.
And that's not counting like the combo of comic and card shops.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Like
It is.
it's cards are going like insane too. Like,
Well, if you count the gaming stores, there's pretty much a gaming store for every comic shop in the city now too. But both of them count for both of those, right? So like when I say 30 shops, I mean all the ones that also carry games as well. Like we do, Phantom does. Well, one of the Phantoms does. You know, some of the other shops like Decadrome and K&J and who else carries gaming? It's been a while since I've been to a couple of the other shops. But like I would say like maybe a third of the shops that are comics also carry games as well. And then there's just pure game shops too. And there's probably just as many in the area, if not slightly less. I think it's about the same.
I was gonna say that the growth of the TCG scene is exploding. It's very reminiscent of the comic boom in the early 2020s here, where, you know, COVID, 2021, 2022, where comics were at an all-time high. Everybody was into comics, this, that, and the other. I feel like that's where the cards are going at the same time. Like, at this current time is Pokemon and Magic and One Piece and is it Dragon Ball and half a dozen other, like, I think My Little Pony just came out with a TCG, you know?
Yeah, another one, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's like every license is trying to do a TCG now. So
All kids in the pool.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know there's a superhero themed coffee shop downtown called Origin Story?
What's it called?
Origin Story.
No, but that's awesome.
I was just searching
sounds
around
interesting.
for coffee and comics, and I've never heard of this place. It's down on Smithfield.
There you
That's
go.
cool.
But they're closed on Saturday and Sunday. Just like downtown is shut down on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with the ruckus and stuff.
So we also I got
Sunday.
this thing too. So this is our exclusive for Three Girls.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Edge issue 11.
buddy.
Pretty.
I love it
Yeah.
because it's
I like how you have the
shiny.
David L right there.
Yeah,
too.
that's
nice.
what I was gonna say. Like that's why I love it.
Nice.
So,
On to the show.
Right.
Here's
nice.
the inside.
Very nice.
So just so you guys know, Bad Fat will not be playing the 250th anniversary.
Oh.
They're only in the Edge. Only in the Edge.
Oh.
No.
So poor Vanilla Ice is just going to be performing by himself,
Yeah.
maybe with a duet with Kid Rock.
Bad Fat will not be there.
Are they like your Cold Slither, like basically?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So if you I don't know if you read issue 11. So there's actually is a scene where they're in concert, and the song is called "I'm Just Trying to Get My Life Together." It's their number one hit.
Nice.
I think I need to.
I feel like that
Maybe-
resonates.
I think I need to record the
Yeah.
actual version of that song for you.
I will take you up on that because I've actually been thinking about that. We should record
There you
a
go.
single, trying to get my life together.
You and our mutual friend Matt, you guys could perform together. There we go. How about that? A collab. We have a mutual friend. He's a really good bassist. He does he's part of a Tool.
Parable is the name of the band. Yeah.
And he's
Parable.
really good. He's really good.
He'll be at the show on Saturday helping out. So.
Yep.
Awesome.
He'll be the only black guy in a red shirt.
Black guy in a red
As long as
shirt.
he's in a red shirt, not wearing a red hat.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Maybe we should change the colors of the staff shirts for next year. Maybe we could do like a Battlestar Galactica or something instead of Star Trek. Because we've done Star Trek for 10 years. We've done the same color combination.
It's time for a rotation then. Yeah.
Yeah, like we could try something
rotation.
else. Yeah. Right. Like we could do lanterns. Like we could make like Todd could be the White Lantern or the Black Lantern, depending on how you want to look at it.
Whose perception?
or he can have like a red and green and white shirt mix, and he can be a Guardian, right? And then like me, Justin, and Scott can be the greens, and then everybody else could be like they can just be like actually I would probably put them in indigo because they're supposed to be compassionate, so they're there to help you out.
There you go.
But you only can
actually,
have
I want
one person.
one. We need one orange.
Yeah.
We need
What's mine
one
is mine.
orange.
And what's yours is mine. Mine.
Right. Well, then Todd should just be the Orange Lantern. So there's only ever one. So
Mine.
Mine.
What's mine?
Sorry,
what yours is mine. Everything is mine.
Sorry, I'm getting texts from people that I need to answer for the show.
Yeah, actually,
while we're
like
doing
speaking of out of towners, it's my gym got a new trainer, and he was from Florida, so he was asking like, "What's there to do around here?" And I'm like, "Well," I was like, "That depends." I was like, "What are you into?" And he's a card guy, but he also gets into comics too. And he's like, "Well, how big is comics here, like around the area?" I was like, "Well, like where I live," I was like, "Well, we got a couple shops here." I was like, "But if you really want like the full comic experience of the area," I was like, you gotta drive down into Pittsburgh." And he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Dude," I was like, "there's 30 shops easy that you can pick from." Yeah. And he's like, "Huh?" I was like, "If you want," I was like, we can stop by all of them. I was like, because I will be your personal tour guide. I was like, since you're training me to keep myself in shape, I will help you get your geek on around the city of Pittsburgh. So
fair enough. So
yeah, they just opened, there's a new store just opened over here on the south side, Mega Collectibles.
Yeah. I saw that. Where the hell's it? I think it was when I was going to your place. I saw it and I was like, "What is that?" Like that's kind of new. I don't think they were open at the time though.
They're only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday by appointment.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think I stopped by.
Yeah.
So I think I stopped by on a Monday, and that was the problem. Yeah.
I think that's what Gray Dog does. He does that where he's only open like half the week. And the other half, he's doing collections and his other job, his real life job besides the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've only been there a month, so they just opened a month ago.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to definitely go down and check them out. So Marvin, who are you excited to meet at the show this year?
Me.
Since you're going.
Me. I always want to see Dirk. Because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. The last time I saw him was at Akron, and I don't really get to talk to him a lot. So I want to see those guys.
Well, they're going to be like right across from you, so that'd be cool. Yeah.
So they've got a big road. We've got a bigger road. I seen that
Actually,
on the, like
I
the rose.
have an idea, John. Here's an idea. It's like, do we have to go get some Nerf guns and then we just pass out Nerf guns to each table?
No. No, we're not doing that at all. No. Oh my god, I can't believe you even suggested that. Ugh. Good
It
God.
could have been a lot worse. I could have said water balloons.
No.
Let's ruin all the merchandise by throwing water balloons at each other. It could be like could be like the scene in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when with the guy with the eye patch. He goes, how'd you lose your eye? We were running around and shooting paper clips at each other. One of those people hit me in the eye.
I think it would be cool if you could somehow make a frisbee out of a word bubble, though, right? Like a word bubble frisbee, and just
It just says
like,
ouch.
like yeah,
It says
like
ouch.
like ouch or catch, like, and then like
Just
when,
start-
like
Next thing you know,
if you catch it, it's like, oh, you got the word, you get it, like yeah.
Next thing you know,
You got
Ron
the
Friends
word.
gets hit in the face with a ouch word bubble.
Oh
And
god.
then we'll have to be like, oh god, sorry, Ron, sorry.
So you were talking
I'm like-
about card games before, but yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, God knows it would actually be like Wayne Foucher, and then he'd be like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, but Wayne would just fire it right back. He'd just be like,
yeah. He'd be like, who threw this? Wham! Him and Don Simpson. They're the two guys I think that would throw it back. So,
Don would be like, I'm not going to throw that. He's like, here, we're going to play quarters. He just starts chucking quarters at you.
oh yeah. He's just gonna keep it right
You
there.
take it up
It's
a
gonna be
notch.
awesome. Right? Oh man. So, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Dirk. I'm excited to see Ron, Pat.
I was going to say,
Dirk
Dirk hasn't done
Dave-
our show in like a few years here.
It's been
What, since
like
the Waterfront
8?
show?
No, I don't even think he was at
The
that
indoor
show. I think it
Waterfront
was
show.
no,
Indoor.
no, the one
Sure.
the year before that. The year
one
before that he was at.
Okay.
He's only done the ones at Century 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave Nessler. I'm excited to see Dave Nessler.
You guys get Strowman back this year?
No, he had some kind of surgery earlier in the year,
Ew.
so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna bother him. I'm gonna let him heal up. Yeah. But there's some pretty cool dudes.
You guys always have some
Steve-
pretty good, decent, and cool dudes come in.
Yeah, Steve Geiger's coming back, and he's doing 2 prints for the con that are the sketches that he's doing for me. So I'm gonna own the originals of them, which is awesome. One's a Batman Catwoman, and the other one's a Harley Joker. And I'm excited for Allie's Supergirl variants, his Pittsburgh guys Supergirl variants that are awesome.
Supergirl.
Right? Like, who doesn't want a Steelerized Supergirl? Come on. Like, with the Steelers logo on her chest. And I think the other one's actually the Homestead Grays, because it's a G on her chest.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
The beer label looks great this year, because Allie did a Deja Thoris for us. Weirdly, I think Todd has the beer label for next year already started. How crazy is that?
Only took 10 years to get him on the page.
Because
Only
normally
10
it's like
years.
April, and he's like, I still don't have anybody. And we're like, what are you doing? Like, or he'll finally find somebody in April, but it's fine. It's fine. He's good people.
Just always know that we're available to do those labels, guys. So hook us up.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
I'm
it's
sad
actually.
we didn't do a shirt this year. I feel like we let down a little bit. We didn't do a shirt. Like,
I'll be honest. I would have been cool with doing this exact shirt as a throwback, because we haven't done this shirt since the second year. Because the first
I'd
year
spice
shirts.
it up a little bit. Like maybe
Well,
put like a 10-year somewhere.
Well, the first year shirt doesn't have the website under it, and there were only like 50 or 100 of them made. And then the second year we did these with the website under it, and then the third year we did the the Scott McDaniel Batman over Point Park, which I think we have one left, and it's like
yeah,
a
it's a small. Yeah. So if you can fit into a small, you can have it. I think we'll make that the challenge for the weekend. If we can find somebody to fit that small, and it fits proper, not just jamming yourself into it. You actually have to fit the thing. I think that would be a cool challenge.
Physical challenge.
Right. Yeah.
Be like, you win tickets for next show if you could fit yourself into that small shirt. How about that?
I might just put it on and fucking Hulk it and just.
Which Hulk? Now are you gonna do?
No. Like Incredible Hulk, like fat guy in a little coat style, you know. Just rip that shit with my back. It'll be great.
Mr. Strands in the back. You don't actually go in the front.
What's going on with this Avengers storyline where Red Hulk is taking over Latveria? And he's like attacking the heroes and everything.
I'm not reading it, but that's kind of
part of the
interesting.
Doom storyline. Is that like the Doom?
That's General Ross, right?
Yeah, it's still General Ross. Yeah, he's still Red Hulk.
Well, it's back to General Ross because it was another guy for a while. The guy with the black mustache, the Hulk with the mustache, was not General Ross. That was some other dude that basically it was like his Hour Man version. It was like a different guy. And he could only take the serum to turn him into the Red Hulk, and it would only last for like an hour. But he has like but when he changed, he kept his black mustache, which was hilarious.
So I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a some Avengers Armageddon is what the storyline is called.
The Free Comic Book Day one, right? Yeah. I don't know, but if you missed out on that book on Free Comic Book Day. We have a crap load at the show, and Marvel. So seriously, shout out to Marvel and our guys at Penguin Distributors, because Marvel hooked us up with 5,000 free books to give out. So 5 titles, 1,000 each. Then Boom gave us 3 titles at 1,000 each, and then Webtoons sent us a bunch of graphic novels that came in this morning, and we missed them while we loaded in, but I found them before we left because Madison was like, "What are these?" And then, like, when she opened it, it said 2 or 4 Three Rivers Comic Con, and I was like, "Well, good thing I didn't leave yet." So
Webtoon, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I forget what book it is, but I like, but they donated all of them to us to give away. So we're gonna bag stuff, all the Boom stuff. We might bag stuff, all of it, like one of each thing. And we'll do about 500 of those, so people can come in and just grab a bag full of goodies with some free comics, free Comic Book Day comics, some regular comics. The Webtoons one's a graphic novel, and it'll have a map in there with everybody's position and stuff where you can find them, and a few other things in there too, like a sales flyer that we have to remind everybody about our 40th anniversary, which is we're celebrating tomorrow night at Bill's Burgers at 7:00, and then all through the weekend we're gonna have like a I kept calling it the Shrine to NDC because it's basically like a 12-foot like changing wall, right? But Todd's gonna put stuff on both sides, and you're gonna be able to trace the history of NDC for all 40 years on both sides of it. So it's actually 24 feet. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Decent.
Yeah.
Video that. Take some pictures, video, do something. Yeah,
well, my problem is I think he's gonna just give it to someone to make, like to put it together, and I'm gonna be like, none of us know what order to put this in, or unless he just goes, I don't care, just put it up, and then we're like, all right, whatever. So, we'll just put things up there.
Dude,
like a Where's Waldo
we
type
weren't
of thing,
with you at this period of time. We were too young to,
What is going on?
Wow.
Someone
is unhappy. Ooh.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
I'm gonna drop out of here. Hey, good luck with Three Rivers this weekend. I wish I was there. I send you guys all the love and all the greatness and all the vibes and stuff. I know you're gonna have a really good weekend.
Make sure you send us our address and we'll send you a nice Steeler jersey.
Return to sender. I don't even know if make it to the house. You're when it touches.
I'll send you a Joe Hayden one. He played for Cleveland.
Yes, he did.
He counts.
Joe's still welcome in town. He's still welcome. But good luck with everything, guys, and I'll talk to you all later. All right.
Absolutely, it's great seeing you, DP. I miss you, man. Have a good time.
All right.
At Heroes Con next week.
See you, Morgan. All right.
Later.
Wow, they're really going at it, John.
I don't know what's going. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a good chance that my wife went outside to get something, and they're freaking out because of that. That's probably what's going on.
Yeah,
So.
Mine does that too. They just want to make sure you're okay. They get all huffy.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, mine does that, especially when she sees deer in the yard and me outside at the same time. She thinks the deer's going to hurt me. And then she loses her shit. Okay.
Or she thinks that you're going to take her in as a pet. And, like...
I don't know if that would work out too well. That's got limited space here, man, for that.
Hey, man, some people do it. Some people have cows. Some people have horses.
It's a pet now.
Man, I love watching this farmer guy who has this cow named Bruce, and he's always like cooking with Bruce, and he has to she's trying to make something, and Bruce is just in there eating shit the whole time and knocking everything over. Oh, it's hilarious. But it's cute, super cute. I love it because I grew up on a dairy farm, and I totally agree with him. The cows are basically just big dogs. Oh man! So Marvin, do you want to talk about your other Kickstarter real quick?
So
it's not up 100%, right? It's just
the pre-launch is up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm launching yet because I kept adding more stuff to it. So I got the hot sauce, I got the coffee. I want to put the root beer in there, but I can't. I don't think I can ship it. I don't. But I know that if you shake up a can, but if you set it on a table and you turn it, that'll sometimes calm down the bubbles in it, so it won't explode in your face when you open it. But I don't want to take that chance that someone doesn't do that and they open it and it explodes in their face. So only locally will you be able to get the warming
root beer.
Unfortunately. Yeah. But I will ship the hot sauce and the coffee.
Hell yeah.
So
hot sauce is delicious.
The upcoming Kickstarter is for the Edge Volume 3. This is going to cover issues 10 through 14. It was originally 10 through 15, but I made 14 a double-sized issue. So this is God's Thunder is the organization from the first issue of the Edge who hate anyone who has powers. So they want to eliminate them, but they're regular humans. What do they want to do? So they recruit the 8-foot monster Kyrad to wreck anyone who has powers. So he carries around a giant hammer, which he throws at people, but he can't retrieve it with his hand. It doesn't come back to him because we can't do that because we'll get sued. So he has to pick it up as he's running towards people. So that should be launching either next week or after Heroes Con. More than likely after Heroes Con.
Fun. Oh, did you guys run a bus to go down there this year?
No, I wish we would.
Oh.
It would make things so easy, so much easier to do that.
It would.
Like everybody just piles in the bus and we go.
Party bus all the way to Charlotte, popping champagne and drinking caviar the whole time.
Champagne, man, it's Cristal. We got to get Cristal.
Cocktail shrimps the whole way down. If you guys go to that pirate bar on the way back, though, I need pictures. So.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we go to that one. We have to go to the one where we got the po' boy place, the one the DP.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's across the street from the. It's actually, or no, you ordered it in, but I think the actual restaurant's right by the convention center.
Mm-hmm. Then so I was actually down in Atlanta back in March. I went to Toylanta.
Yeah.
So I got to hang out with DP, and he was saying that I'm going to go to Oh crap! What's that new chicken place from Ohio?
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, he was one of Raising Cane. I made fun of him. I said that bland chicken.
Yeah. It and there's only 4 options.
Yeah.
It's like tender sandwich, 4 tenders, 8 tenders, and then big fucking platters. That's
Yeah.
it. Like I don't know if they're just so popular because it's like they limited the menu so much that you're restricted to basically easy.
Yeah.
Or if it's popular because people just like the chicken. I don't know. I thought it was okay.
I don't think it's the chicken; it's the sauce. Like if you don't have the sauce and you're just eating that
Oh
chicken,
yeah,
no flavor to it. And then when I was headed to the airport, I was planning how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this at the airport. I'm going to do this and that. And then I remembered I've never been to this airport before. I haven't been to the new terminal. I'm like, oh well, yeah. That blows up my plan on like where I was going to get food and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, so now I'm on my. I gotta when I get there, then I have to figure everything out. I'm like, holy crap, this is not the same airport. I forgot.
Right. Yeah, because they built it like behind the old airport, the old terminal. Yeah, because I dropped my wife off and picked her up from a cruise she went on to in April, and it was awesome. Like it was gorgeous. So yeah,
and a lot of natural light coming through there and everything. And I don't think they have heaters because of all the natural light and all the body heat that's in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The only thing I thought was interesting was that the pickup terminals they felt more chaotic as pickup terminals because they're not. It's like because they can change who's there each day now instead of just being like, American Airlines is always at 3 or whatever. So it was very interesting. I was like, where the fuck am I picking them up? So I just went and parked in the free hour port lot and just was like, call me when you get your baggage.
And it's different for Ubers too. So you go downstairs and then you have to cross the street because the Ubers can only pick you up over. They have a designated area for the Ubers now.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
It
helps. It helps it not be so clogged up though.
Right. Yeah. So you can do pickup is cars and shuttles, and then across the street is where the Ubers park for pickup.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, it's making it a lot more smoother. So I got there really early and had no problems going through security. This was back in March, so they were still not getting paid. And then I did the same thing when I was going to the airport in Atlanta going back, and I got there 2 hours early. Had no problems getting there, and then had to sit there for like an hour and a half waiting for my flight. And I'm on my phone. I'm like, holy crap! Is there another flight I can take? And I had just missed a flight going to Pittsburgh.
Oh,
I could have swapped the flight. Like, dang it! And I just sitting here. And then the other problem is that you can't leave your luggage anywhere. So I had to go. I wanted to get something to eat. Wanted to go to the bathroom. I had to drag all my luggage to where I was going. Like, this is painful, man. They need lockers or some kind of like system where like somewhere I can put something so I don't have to carry it everywhere I go if I'm just hang out at the airport for a little while.
Well, the answer to that is don't travel alone. So take turns to go to the bathroom and get food. Yeah.
I'll remember that for next time. Don't bring a friend.
Just take Grant with you. He'll go.
Toy Atlanta, it was a good show. So I got to
it's good.
Promote the action figure. So I did have the mock-up for the card.
Nice. That's awesome.
So they're retooling it right now. So I should have the prototype sometime this month.
Sweet. I'm excited, man.
Then I'll do that Kickstarter.
Definitely let us know when that one. We'll definitely hit that for sure. So
it'll be October probably now. Because I have to wait.
That's fine.
I have to do this one first, and then you can't have more than one active.
Right.
So then when this is done and that's fulfilled, then I'll jump on the next one. It'll be before the end of this year. I know that.
Was Kickstarter the one that uses Stripe, and Stripe was like, we're not doing anything adult anymore or something, right?
Yeah. So Kickstarter they changed their terms of service, and saying that you couldn't have adults, and people flipped out. So now they're kind of throwing it back to Stripe. So Stripe can say, can because they canceled someone's Kickstarter that was at like $20,000 and they just wiped it out.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so now they're saying that, okay, so you can do it, but if Stripe says that they won't pay you, then that's between you and Stripe. So they're just washing. They're like, it's on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Enter at your own risk. Yep.
Yeah. Right. I mean, but in that instance, I would think that you should have more than one payment resource then. But people say, well, they use Stripe because it's easy to use. You just plug it in and go, and you don't really have to modify anything. But I don't know. But the funny thing is that Stripe is used on OnlyFans and Pornhub, I think. Yeah. So I mean.
Yep.
But those generate a lot more money than Kickstarter does.
Now, I'm wondering though if like one of those two companies said, like we're the only like they made like an exclusivity type clause or something, right? Where it's like you can do it, but you got to pay us X amount of money before you can do whatever. Like you can have that. And I almost bet you Kickstarter was like, yeah, we're not paying that. Yeah, we're not doing that at all.
But they used to have two options. So they used to have PayPal, they used to have Stripe. So I don't know why they just don't plug in another.
Well, like Whatnot uses Stripe too. Mm-hmm. So, if you're selling adult stuff on Whatnot, does that affect that same problem, or is just people haven't noticed it yet?
I don't know. I mean, it just seems like an issue between them and Kickstarter right now. So I don't know. But I mean, my solution is that you have a Kickstarter After Dark option. So you have to verify your age, and then if you don't verify your age, it doesn't show you those adult things. So then you can.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, you got to verify your age. And then you can go in as you please and do what you want with your money, because you're spending your money. If you want to buy a naked comic book with some pretty much a woman drawn naked, that's on you. Do that.
Right.
Like I don't think we should like kind of put a wall up and say that, oh, you can't have that. But like
right, because I mean it just puts it then on the distributors to hopefully pick up the book and then hopefully sell some, and then the shops hopefully are comfortable enough to sell it. Like like we sell some adult material like that, like adult comics, but we don't carry everything. Like we don't carry the super extreme stuff. Yeah. Like I think the craziest thing we have is probably like Sunstone. Mm-hmm. And that's that's mostly BDSM. But it's nothing super graphic, right?
Right, but then you can kind of get away with it because more or less it was cover up the naughty bits, but they were telling them if you had a cover that or a panel and they saw it and they didn't like it, they would give you an opportunity to remove it from the Kickstarter and then go about your business. But I mean, if your whole entire thing is I'm selling naked books on there and I want to show it so people know what they're getting, then that's different. Like because I've seen some of these Kickstarters that have the naked books and they're cranking out the money, but that's just the cover, and then the interiors are horrible. They spent all their money on the cover and then hired no one to do the interiors.
And that's, I mean, but I mean, the big two do that too, though. Oh yeah. Like, there's some books that are pretty shitty, and then they throw on like a Jim Lee cover, and everybody buys it. That's that, and I'll be honest, that's one of the things that I've noticed throughout my career, that sometimes if it's like a book with a specific artist every single time is the main cover artist, like that's not the interior. The interiors are usually not great. But I've also seen the opposite too, like where the covers are crazy awesome, and then the inside are just as good, but it's a different guy. I mean, does that constitute bait and switch? Like I baited you in with this thing, and then I switched to this, and is that somewhat in the realm of fraud? Somewhat. You know what? I don't know. Because I think unless you're because Alex Ross is a great example, right? He did covers for a couple different books that he didn't do the interiors for,
Yeah.
and it was the main cover, right? There was like a Superman book I think that he did, or Justice League book or something that he did not do the interior for,
Right.
but he did the first 6 issues covers. Like Art Germ was like the main cover person for a couple books, but he didn't do the interior. So, I don't know. Yeah,
It depends on the customer, I guess. But some people buy the book just for the cover. They don't care about the interior. They like a cover artist. Speaking of
I think most people that buy stuff online, I would bet you a majority of the people that buy stuff online that are not buying like Bronze and Silver Age stuff, that are buying variant covers. They're buying it because they're collecting the cover. They're not caring about the book.
Yeah. So speaking of that, in the box that I took in the other room a little while ago, I've got and I'll have it available in the action figure Kickstarter. I got a blank cover by Bert Booth.
Nice.
Waited 6 years for that. 6 years I waited.
Well, it's probably killer. So.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, it's like if
he'll be showing that off at the show. He'll be like, "Hey, John, look at this. This is what I was talking about."
They'll be like, "Why did you bring the original here? Someone's gonna steal it."
Exactly. That's why the original's not coming out that box. It's staying in the box. I'm like, it's going up on a Kickstarter, and I'm not going to take it out the box. I'm going to take the labels off of it, put the label on, and ship it right to whoever buys it. Not taking it out. It's staying in the box. Not touching it. Not taking any chances that I messed it up or something happens when I rebox it, because he put it in a really big box. So like, yeah, it's staying in the box.
Nice. I remember when I got a variant from Pat Olive in the mail, and he just put it in a Gemini mailer and sent it to me. But it was bagged and boarded, and it was fine. So, yeah.
I mean, I've had situations where someone sent me original art and put it in a one of those manila envelopes. I'm like, you dumb son. And of course it came damaged. Like,
of course.
Man,
of course it did.
You cannot just do it like that. Like, whenever I mail original art, I put it in, I get the bigger priority mail boxes and I ship it flat. So I tape it to the middle of the box, tape the box up and ship it flat. So then there's no chance of anybody elbowing it or hitting it with their hockey stick, because I'm pretty sure the post office does that. And I have stories, because I used to work at the post office, and we used to chuck the mail, because they would tell us to chuck it, just throw it. So yeah, we did that. And I just know that, like, they're just playing games with the mail. So no, ship it flat, double up if you can. Do not put it in a manila envelope, and then put fragile on it, because that's like a calling card for me to do something to it.
Oh yeah, like a buddy of mine, not Justin, but a different guy that worked at UPS, used to tell me stories about how they would literally throw boxes from the second story in the garage down to the first story to get it into the truck pile. And I was like, are you shitting me? He's like, no. And I'm like, so this is why a lot of our books probably came damaged back in the day. And that's why we stopped using the either UPS or FedEx. We would just go and pick it up at the depot.
Right. We were putting stuff on the conveyor, and the girl, she picked up this box, and it said fragile on it, and it slipped out of her hands, and all you heard was glass breaking.
Oh
yeah.
No.
Like,
that's an accident, though. It's when you do it on purpose. Because there's so many stories of it. Like, this is the best story, and I've told John this one before, but it was like my second or third week working for UPS. Now this is 1999. I go into a truck. It was halfway done. Like, someone unloaded it halfway, but they didn't finish it. So my shift came up, so I was finishing it. And I noticed this one box to the side, stomped to death. And you saw like the boot prints. And I just happened to glance over, and I'm like, is that like a busted football in there? And it looked like a trophy. And I'm like, oh, I was like, that sucks that someone's stuff is just totally got destroyed. And about a week and a half later, we have a meeting. And like, oh, just to let you guys know, a week ago or so, he's like, there was a damaged box that Justin found, and he did the right. I followed procedure at that time. I didn't stray from it. I followed the procedure. And you're like, oh, by the way, that was Levon Kirkland's personal, like, it was like a football from the Super Bowl, the one they played against Dallas, destroyed. You can't replace that. Like, I think the trophy was his, I think he was named team MVP one year. So that was destroyed. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, not only do you destroy a person's stuff, I was like, you destroyed a 285-pound linebacker who could easily crush you with his pinky. They're like, yeah, that was like easily $200,000 worth of shit destroyed, and UPS had to pay out of pocket.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, I was like, well, whoever was assigned that truck before me got fired. Union wasn't going to save your ass.
No way.
Union was like, yeah, you're on your own on this one, buddy. We ain't dealing with it.
I mean, it's crazy that you see something and you're like, I'm just going to destroy this thing. I'm just going to just.
I mean, we all have bad days, but you don't take that out on people's stuff.
Right.
Come on.
It's cold-blooded.
Right. Sorry, I keep getting texts. Cool.
Well, we're heading into the busy season, John. That's what.
I can't wait to wake up at 7 tomorrow morning for like 40 text messages of where am I going, what am I doing, how many tables do I have, how many chairs do I have.
How do I get to the convention center? Where's the dock?
Oh yeah, I got a where's the dock already today. Weirdly, I thought these guys had done the show before, but apparently not. And I was like, if you're looking at the river, it's the furthest left corner, like on the riverside. And they're like, okay. So, or if you're looking at it from the river, it's the one on the right. It's the closest to the Sarah Hines Bridge. Like if you come off the 10th Street bypass, it's right there. So, also, guys, just so you know, the Sarah Hines Bridge will be closed because it closed at noon today.
Yeah.
Or noon today or noon tomorrow, whenever Arts Festival started. They closed that bridge because that's where they have a lot of the concerts is on the bridge.
Yeah, they showed a map and it's stretching all the way across the bridge. The activity.
Yeah, I was like, I thought this whole thing was supposed to be done in Arts Landing now, and that was the point, but nope, apparently not. And they closed off part of Fort Duquesne Boulevard, so you can't go down Fort Duquesne Boulevard to get to the show, our show. From there, you have to take the 10th Street bypass underneath. So, or you have to get up on Liberty and take Liberty down, and Grant and Liberty down and swing around. So,
I feel like the Arts Festival owes us now for that bullshit. They have to.
I agree.
They have to corral people to our show now. Like,
well, I mean, some people
of those people have to come to our show now. It is now a requirement.
We usually do get some people to come in from there anyway because they'll be down there looking for comic stuff, and there's only like 2 people down there that I know of that do comic art during Arts Festival. Gus Mock and actually Howard Bender used to do it, but he's not doing it because he does our show instead. So it's definitely a weird thing. I mean, I love Arts Festival. I think it's cool that we share a weekend, and it's a very similar focused crowd. And same with Pride. Like, like if you think that any comic shop on the planet doesn't have at least 30% of their customers off on the LGBTQ plus, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
You're living in the orange man's world. That's what you do.
Yeah, but even then, like the guys that are super on that side of the fence, like you're still gonna have 20 to 30%.
To be fair,
people.
again, you're talking about the party that they don't like this stuff, but they'll get on the what's the gay version of Tinder?
Grinder. They crash Grinder.
They crash Grinder every time there's a Republican convention, and I'm like, well, that's not the Democrats doing that.
No, they bumped the servers up for the Democrat one. It's fine. Equal love. I'm an ally, so I don't really care who you love, just as long as they're of legal age.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all I care.
That's the only thing we worry about. That's it.
Yep.
And consenting.
This is why we don't sell Invincible to children. So
I'm just waiting to see how if they're going to be able to do that on the show.
Oh, I doubt it. I highly doubt. Well, they kind of have to, though.
They have to,
right?
Because they have a choice. But how are you going to pull that off?
So the question is when they do that, how many parents are going to be like, what just happened? And then are they going to come into the shops and be like, oh, now we understand why you're not selling it to kids? Like, because we're like, we told you. Like,
the Mads was telling me that there was a customer. A mom comes in and buys her 10-year-old child the boys comics, and we're like, are you sure you want to do that? Because she's like, oh, but he watches the show. We're like, no, the show is one thing, the comic, it raises the bar about tenfold. I was like, you might want to reconsider this.
I always tell people, I'm like, I'm always like, compared to the comics, the TV show is the Smurfs.
Yeah.
And they're just like, whoa. And I'm like, they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, it's just the stuff with Starlight is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like they really dumbed it down for the
Soldier
TV show.
Boy too. Soldier Boy alone.
Yeah. Well, the fact that but they did do some of the crazy shit, like where he's like jerking off on the top of the building. Mm-hmm. And they did some of that kind of stuff, but and they like the fact that they changed the Homelander Ryan Becky relationship to be that it was a consensual thing and she was just cheating on him with him, versus it's Black Noir, who's the clone of him, goes in and rapes her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always just like, well, that okay, you made it slightly less crazy for the first season. Cool. I mean, even though the opening scene is literally someone getting obliterated into a building, and her arms being there still attached to Huey's hands, but it's definitely not kid friendly, and people really need to understand that. So, but all right, well, I think we've wrapped up this kind of hangout session for the pregame of the con. Yeah. Considering we don't know how much we're actually going to get to talk to you this weekend, because we're going to run around like chickens with our head cut off.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. So anyway, Three Rivers Comic Con is this weekend, guys. Make sure you come out June 6th and 7th at David L. Lawrence Convention Center. We have tons of crazy, awesome artists and creators and writers and inkers and pencilers and storyboardists and crafters and collectors and vendors and all kinds of cool shit you can buy, including some of the stuff that's on the wall behind me. I bought a lot of that at our show, actually. Some original art pages out of stuff, some prints. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you stop by the Comicsburgh booth. You can't miss it. It's freaking enormous. And SourcePoint Press will be right across from them. So you get two publishers across, like an aisle is basically two publishers, except for like one booth each, I think. We'll have CGC there with JJL Collectibles. They're actually going to be right beside here, or Comicsburgh on the corner. And don't forget, we're celebrating 40 years of New Dimension Comics this weekend as well. We'll have some shirts there you can buy. You can get the beer. It's all going to be nuts. And for the first time ever, you can buy the beer at the show. But the caveat, you can't drink it except in a sample form. So you can sample it, and if you like it, you can buy a 4-pack for $30, and we put it in a sealed bag, and off you go. Yep. But if you want to get it,
the 10th anniversary of of Three Rovers, also.
It is. Yep. It is the 10-year anniversary show. We're very excited about this. We have a lot of our friends that helped us make the show great come in. A couple new guys that I'm interested to check out and meet, like Howard Mackey, Keith Williams, Glenn Whitmore, Joe Pruitt, Nicole Janelic, if I said that right, hopefully. Jeremy Clark, somebody else that's new. Oh, Ethan Young. There's a bunch of guys that have. There's probably about 10 creators that we have never had at the show, and I'm excited to have them there for this year. So make sure you guys check them out. We have the drink and draw on Saturday. We have cosplay contest, adults Saturday, teens and kids on Sunday. It's going to be a lot, and we're super excited to get this done. Oh, and your Jagoff KDKA radio show is doing an episode from 2 to 5 on Saturday live at the show. So they're going to talk to some creators. They're going to talk to some attendees, some guests. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, make sure you guys stop by. If you see any of us in the blue shirts, give us a high five. The red shirts, meh. Gold shirt, meh. Blue shirts, high fives. We put the work in. So, but no, really, our staff is great. Yeah, come down and check it out. Tickets are on sale now online. You can buy them at the door. If you have a military ID, you can get $10 off your ticket at the door only. But make sure it's a valid military ID. We will be checking. And it's just for you. You earned that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. We will see you guys next week. I think. Or is there something going on next week? Should be good next week, I think. I don't know. Thanks again to everybody from Comicsburgh, DP, and Marvin, of course. And Marvin, where can people find you guys if they want to check out your Kickstarters and or social medias?
So hit up comicsburgh.com. You can find all our socials and links out to everything from there. If you are local to the city, you can get Comicsburgh root beer from the website. It's pickup, so you can order and come get it.
Cool. It's delicious, really. Go get yourself a 6-pack. It's a good time. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and we will catch you at the show. And then if